All right, I'm super excited to share with you guys my current invite process. Now, everything I'm about to tell you, just take it with a grain of salt because everybody does something different. It doesn't mean that this is the only way to do things. And know that social media always changes. So, this is something that's current in November of 2019. And this is how I've been rocking, helping people grow a business and know about my team and help them realize that they can be a part of what we're doing in our challenge groups or growing an income if they want to have financial freedom in their life. Coaching can provide so many opportunities. And I want to first talk about two things because I could give you a million tips on like what to do to invite, but none of what I tell you is going to work unless you have these two things. Number one is kind of a 2-for-1, confidence and belief. And number two is sharing your journey. So let me kind of walk through these really quick. No matter if you're a new coach or you've been around the block for a hot minute and you're trying to figure out how the heck do I even invite again? Like I've been out of the game for a while, or you've just been struggling in a rut on like how to go about this. These are the core concepts after 5 years of coaching that have helped me sustain a paycheck every week and continue to help people every single month. So you go nowhere without your own confidence and belief. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, I've been off my own fitness journey, my own health, my own nutrition. How could I possibly invite somebody to join me if I'm totally off my game? And I would challenge you to say, you don't need to be 110% to be a great coach. People actually relate to you more when you are in the stuck, when you are on the journey, when you are working through the hard. That is when people want to be a part of what you're doing because they see that you're not perfect. You're not a robot, which none of us are. But for me personally, sometimes I feel it's harder because I have lost the 30 pounds, because I haven't been sick for a long time, on allowing people to see themselves in me. So I have to continuously go back to 5 years ago, Danielle, and show them the process on how they can become what I am today in their own way, because I constantly have confidence and belief that they can do it, and I've done it too. So how do you kind of create this confidence and belief? Number one, it can take 5 minutes to have a freaking dance party. Put on your favorite jam and get yourself in the groove. Energy and movement is the way, y'all. It ain't hard. You can shift your day from like, oh, this sucks, to like, I can't wait to invite because I'm so freaking excited about this new program or this new opportunity or this new deal I can give people. But you got to be in that mindset of like, this is amazing. This community is second to none. And my life has transformed. So writing out the things that you love about this community really helps you get in that mindset. Why are you still here? How has Beachbody and Team Glow Diggers changed your life? What has been a shift in your relationships, your energy, your mood, your strength, your confidence? Those things are how you can confidently invite people to this because you remember why and how your life has changed. And it ain't always about the transformation picture or the weight loss. It's so much bigger than that. And you guys know that. The second thing is getting on team calls and listening to podcasts every day, and obviously personal development builds your belief why you are a part of this team. And I just really believe that the people that get on team calls every single week, there's a reason that they are successful because they are consistently and constantly plugged into their why, into the energy of the community, and to knowing exactly what's going on and how they can utilize it to help people. So the easiest way to build your belief is to get on team calls every single week, no matter what. I've missed, I think, 3 in over 5 years. And 2 of them were when I was on a flight that was already scheduled ahead of time. And one of them, I believe my sister was in town. So like, make it a non-negotiable for you. Set your week up around those things because they matter and they are the difference maker. And the last thing I'll say is speak your vision out loud regularly. I actually talked to my grandmother every other day, and I talk to her about the business. I talk to her about my coaches. I talk to her about my challenge groups. I tell her what's going on. And that's allowed me to build my own confidence and belief to like ingrain in my brain why this is important to me and why I continue to show up and invite to this. That is so important. Get in the habit of talking to your best friend or your kids or your mirror or your spouse or whatever about why this is important to you, and it will continuously build your own confidence and belief. And the second thing is you can't invite unless you are sharing your journey every single day. But what we get into the habit of doing is being a Beachbody coach. And that's not the way. Yes, you need to show that you're on a journey. Yes, you need to show you're a part of a team. Yes, you need to show the products that you're using, with curiosity and people wanting to know about that glow juice thing or your morning workouts or, what is Zoom? How do I get on the before breakfast club? Those are all lingo that you can drop to have that curiosity factor. But you're so much more than that. When I look around at our team, the things that connected us were not my journey. I mean, yeah, they were interested about that, but what connected us is Audrey connected on a winter jacket and because she was in Philly. Jacqueline and I had mutual friends. Liz was a Hokie and lived in Atlanta. Katie Dudley found me from Virginia Tech. The things I think about are like happy hours. I've had a ton of challengers that love cocktails, that love football, that love Lily, half our team, Brianna, Katie, y'all all love Lily. And so those are the things that connect us on a deeper level outside of health and fitness because I choose to share those things about my life. Megan and Jessica, they've also been in the single life and dating. And because I was courageous enough to share my experience with dating this year, that allowed us to become closer. And their belief in this team has grown because we are vulnerable about that. And so you got to ask yourself, what are the things that are important to me? And outside of my journey, who am I? I know for me, I'm the oldest of 4 girls. I love to splurge on nice things. I also love a good Target trip. I know that's one of Jack's things. I'm a Lily lover. I love to travel. I have student loan debt. What are the pain points and the struggles and the things you love to do with your free time? Those are the things that are going to connect you with people. And they only get to know that about you and know, love, and trust you when you go to invite them if you're sharing all those things too. Not just being a walking, talking, breathing health and fitness coach. That's boring. That's not relatable. And you have to think about it from the standpoint of if somebody doesn't feel good in their skin, if they're overweight, if they are tired, if they are disappointed in themselves, if they are binge eating, they're not going to be so gung-ho on you inviting them if you're the perfect fit chick. But if they can connect to you on a deeper level, that allows you to have some common ground to say, hey, we are the same. And then, hey, I can open up and connect to you on this struggle you're having because we relate to this thing outside of our health and fitness journey. Okay? So let me get into my invite process because that's really, really important. Confidence and belief and sharing your journey. Those things have to happen first before you can go through this. So number 1, most of the business that I do right now is on Instagram. And so highly encourage you to change your Instagram profile to public figure. And this allows yourself to be a public account. It also unlocks a lot of business tools and tracking items that you can't see if you are a private account. Now, some of you might be saying, well, I'm scared to be public. Here's the deal. If you want to inspire people and you want to build a big team and you want to have financial freedom, you need to be limitless. You need to open yourself up and share what you're doing and why you're doing it. And guess what? That means opening yourself to anybody that you could help. I know from teachers, they're like, oh, my kids might find me. You can block people. You can take them off your journey, but nothing we do in Beachbody is inappropriate. You are working on your health and fitness. You are working on your mindset and you are sharing the shit out of that. What about that is wrong? Like, if anything, parents should be glad that you're working on your health and wellness so that you can give your best self to your children. That's just my opinion on it. So you got to decide what kind of business do you want. For me, I want public right away because I want to be open to anybody that I could help. And nothing that I share, because I have the confidence and belief, I'm bashful about because I truly believe in this business and our community. So number 1, public figure. Number 2, this unlocks something called snippets. So on Instagram, when you go to your messages and you are a public figure, I will open this up for you and show you. In the bottom of your messages, there's a little plus sign, and then there's this little message feature. And what happens is there's all these saved messages that I have little like shortcuts to. So for instance, if I type CG on my messages on Instagram, I'll show you right now, CG, there's this little blue button that comes up, and guess what? I click it and the message already comes up. And this explains exactly what a challenge group is. So the questions that you get asked over and over again, Yes, tell me more about your challenge group after you invite them. Yes, tell me more about coaching. Yes, tell me more about what this program is that you're doing. I save all the things that I commonly get asked. For example, I'm doing 6 weeks of the work right now. So I have the free workout video saved in here. Other things that I have saved is like following up. When I have to follow up with people, hey, it's last call. I wanted to know if you're still interested before I close the group for this month. A free group invite. I have like a story reply. If somebody answers my poll, thanks so much for replying to my poll. Would love to share more about this. Would you be interested? So all the things. I have something for no. If somebody tells me no to an invite, I have a response to that already typed up and saved, because I don't need to spend time writing out all the things that I'm continuously answering over and over and over again. So you can imagine how great this is for you to save time. And I can totally put these in the team page for you guys on what I have saved in here. But this has been a game changer for me, and it speeds up my business like this. So when you come to inviting, for instance, I think out loud, what would I say to my best friend about my group coming up next month? I would say to them that it's going to be related around nutrition through the holidays. It's going to be related around having fun and gifts. And so I set a theme each month, and I invite to it like unapologetically. So I come up with an invite each month and I change it, because I'm going to go back to those people that have told me no and invite them again. So say your invite out loud. And if you wouldn't say it to your best friend, don't type it. But you can go to the team scripts on the team page and pull something that you kind of like, alter it to the wording that you'd want, because you have to remember we have common friends. So you want to make sure that you're inviting your way, the way you would say it. I can give you a million invites I've sent over the past 5 years, but they'll never work for you because I wrote them. So you have to think out loud, okay, what do I love about this community? Why do I want to invite somebody for December? And then write it out. Stop overthinking it, set a timer for 5 minutes, and save it as a snippet. And then the things that happen is when you send an invite, people say, yes, tell me more. This is something that's changed the game for me. So I'm going to share my screen with y'all, because this has been so killer. Okay, so in my Instagram bio, I have a link here. And when you click that link, there's 3 different options here. So I always have a form at the top, depending on what group I'm having coming up. And Linktree is free. You can set it up. I also have how people can connect with me on Facebook, and then a link to join our team. And what this takes you to when you click here is this form. And I actually send this form out to anybody who wants to know more. I have a snippet that's a shortcut that says, tell me. And what I say in that message, I'll type it out right now and show you guys, is I'd love to share more about my current groups, so we take advantage of both of our times and get an answer back to you quicker on what recommendation I think would work best for you. Do you mind filling out this form so I can learn a bit more about you and your goals? Then I'll be able to share properly what I know will work best for you. Can't wait to have you a part of our Glow family. So I did a couple things in that message. Number one, I respect their time. They see that I'm busy, I know that they're busy, and I want to truly get them the best recommendation for their goals. Number two, I'm already saying I can't wait to have you a part of our Glow family. So they already know that I'm excited to help them and that they're going to be a part of this. Like, I'm already assuming they're going to say yes. So I send this form pretty early on in the process because I'm busy, and if people are serious enough, they will fill out this form and tell me what their goals truly are. So you can totally go to the link in my Instagram and copy this as a Google form. It's free. You just got to copy each question, and I'd say make each question required so people have to fill it out. So I ask their name, their phone number, their email. This is so key. What's the best way to contact you? Because you might send them an Instagram message again saying, hey, did you fill out the form? And they may not answer you. So ask them, what's the best way to connect and where did they find you? Because that's always interesting to me to understand where my biggest platform is. I send this form a lot out on my emails to my Beachbody leads. I send it out under posts so people could find us in a lot of spaces when you are public. And I go through and ask a bunch of different questions that ask them to get pretty vulnerable and honest. It's going to ask them about their mindset. It's going to ask them about their energy level, so I know if they need Energize or not. It's going to ask them about their nutrition, so I know to recommend 2B Mindset Or Ultimate Portion Fix, it's going to ask them about digestion so that I can recommend Shakeology. So all these questions in here are purposely set up for me to go then to Share a Cart and set up a Share a Cart I can send to them, and I can customize the email in there, and I'll actually show you guys this real quick. So I go quickly from invite to tell me more to a form to Share a Cart. And so let me just sign in here real quick because I didn't do that. And say somebody tells you, they have low energy, they need structure and organization for their nutrition, they are looking for quick workouts they can do anytime, anywhere, and I just do a fake email when I'm showing y'all this, and I go to yes. And so you can choose whatever you want, right? Like it could be a Beachbody On-Demand Challenge Pack. We'll just do that to keep it simple with Shakeology. And I'm going to show you guys what I specifically do. So I'll select a flavor, whatever it is. And on the form, you already have their email and everything. But what I make sure to do is I click customize here. And so instead of writing this whole lingo from Beachbody, I'm going to actually write a personal message and go through, hey, this is what's included in your package. I chose Beachbody On Demand because you get a year subscription. I know you're really excited to have short, effective workouts. I chose Ultimate Portion Fix. It's our amazing new program that's going to walk you through the mindset behind nutrition and give you structure and organization. I included Energize because that's going to give you a pep in your step and allow you to rock your workouts in the morning. And I will copy this along with when you send the email. I'll show you guys when you actually I'm not going to go to that right now, but when you go to view status, you can copy the link. So I copy exactly what I said in that email and I copy the link directly to where I'm talking to them so that right away they have a link to get set up, and I say, hey, this is editable. This is based on your goals. This is my best recommendation. I've added every single thing based on what they told me that I think that they need. So like, it's no longer, hey, here's just a challenge pack, but I'm not sure if you can afford this, and I'm really scared to ask you for this. It's, hey, you told me X, Y, and Z, so I'm recommending X, Y, and Z, but let's talk through it. Let's have a conversation about it and see what's going to work best for you. So coming full circle, the invite process is not hard. And to me, it is a numbers game. So before I set my workout every single day, I'm sending 20 invites. That's like a non-negotiable for me because I truly believe in what we do as coaches and why we do it and how our team is so special. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Just like challenge groups, you need to be inviting to the coaching opportunity because you will not grow your income without having true coaches. Think about it. Who are the people that do test groups every single month? Who are the people that try new products every month? Who are the people that show up on morning workouts? They're most likely our coaches. And so I would tell you, if you're serious about building an income with this and building a really big impact, you need to be unapologetic about inviting to coaching and not being afraid to tell your challengers, I think you'd crush this. You'd be amazing at this. So that come month 2, after they've rocked their workouts and rocked Shakeology and loved it, to invite them to the coaching opportunity and using the video on the team page to explain what that looks like, and then getting on the phone with your coach and them and explaining about it, because they don't need to know it all. All you have to be willing to do is having confidence and belief and sharing your journey. And when you do those two things, you're unstoppable. And y'all, people can reach others that you can't reach. And so I'm sharing this invite process with you because you don't have to have it all set it up, but you do have to start somewhere. And using the tools at your fingertips and Googling that shit when you don't know how to set something up and figuring it out and sitting down each day and setting an hour of time to plug into this community, it matters. Because again, you can reach people that I can't reach. And so you just have to ask yourself, is this worth my time? And is this important to me? How has this changed my life? And to stop being selfish with keeping this to yourself because you might feel stuck or off your game. Like, this is such a gift and we need to just courageously share it. And what happens is when you invite every day, you create more confidence and more like energy and passion for what we do when people say, hey, yeah, tell me more. I've been watching you. Like, I actually want to know about that. You are going to get no's. You are going to get unanswered messages, but who cares about that? When you're continuously adding people to your page, continuously sharing kindness, constantly being a positive source of just energy and excitement and love and support, that is everything. And that is special in this world. So I went on a long time here, and you don't need to know all of these tools, but you do need to know this. Get your confidence and belief on point by plugging into your own journey and this team, and share the shit out of what you're doing right now. Share the wins, share the hard, share the struggle, share the fun, and then allow yourself to just start. Just start sending 5 invites a day and make that non-negotiable. Start sharing what you love. Invite to the things that work for you. Those are the things that have helped me sustain this invite process, and I've invited every single day for over 5 years. There's the key to success is in what other people are doing that you want. So you got to invite, you got to be courageous, you got to step up and ask people to be a part of what you're doing. And we should be sharing that with so much just excitement because this team has changed your life. Hopefully that's helpful. Whoa. And I will talk to you guys soon.